Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Benevento. Now of course we managed to scrape past Tottenham Hotspur in the quarterfinals in the last episode, and today we've got the semi-finals against Real Sociedad. So after that Tottenham Hotspur game we then went up against Atalanta in Serie A, and as we all know, Atalanta are one of the best teams in the league at the minute. They were second in the league at the time, not too far behind Juventus, but far enough to where they probably weren't going to win the league, but they definitely won't now because we beat them 2-0 at home. A 4th minute goal from Ibrahim Fathi and a 15th minute goal from Sheriff Ahmed secured the 3 points for us. We then went away to Bologna, who I believe were 18th in the league at the time, and we managed to get away with a 5-0 victory. A hat-trick for Sheriff Ahmed and 2 goals for Ibrahim Fathi. The 2 Egyptians really coming into their own in the second half of this season. So we are doing quite well in the league. And of course that leaves us sitting in 3rd position. We've managed to overtake Sassuolo and Lazio in the past 2 games. We're now only 4 points behind Atalanta in 2nd. But we're still only 2 points clear of Sassuolo in 5th. So top 6 pretty much guaranteed at this point. 7 points clear with 4 games remaining. I cannot see us dropping that many. But we've still got a lot of work to do in the league if we want to guarantee Champions League football for next season. But in terms of the lineup for Real Sociedad, we're going to start with Belic in goal. Letizia will play right back as Carmona is suspended. Udekai centre back alongside Diogo Vedasca or Lugania. Lugania is been one of our mainstays this season. He is a bang average centre half, make no mistake about it, but he's been Mr. Reliable, I would say. Aaron is going to be our left back. Mabruk will be our defensive midfielder. On the right wing we're going to start with Vignato. Alberto Grassi is going to start in central midfield and Jairo is going to be on the left. Unfortunately, Francisco Trincao picked up a 6-week injury either in the Atlanta game or the Bologna game, I'm not too sure. I think it was the Atlanta game actually. So he is going to be out for the rest of the season, which is a massive, massive blow. But it does give Vignato the opportunity to make that right wing position his own, whilst Jairo covers for Trincao on the left hand side. So they are playing a 4-5-1. Adnan Januzaj playing striker, which is a thing. So we've done our team talk and we're kicking off against Real Sociedad. We are at home in the first leg, which is not ideal, but we were at home against Tottenham Hotspur in the first leg and we managed to get through that, so hopefully we can do the same again today. And we'll also try and keep an eye on that Arsenal-Everton score, because if we do manage to get through, they will be our opponents in the final. But we've got to get through this match first. What am I hoping for in this match? I'm just hoping for a victory, to be honest with you. Going away to Tottenham Hotspur when it was 2-2, they had 2 away goals, wasn't ideal as the ball comes in and Fathi hits the bar. But yeah, I want a victory. Clean sheet will be lovely. But something to hold on to in the second leg is what is needed. Mabruk's picked up an early yellow card, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Jairo on this left hand side gets the ball in. Vignato back post. Straight into the arms of Rico. The highlight continues with Real Sociedad coming forward now, so I'm imagining there's another chance coming out of this. Kalou on the right hand side, he's running all the way back. Finds Sampa in the centre. To Januzaj up top, Udekai with a good challenge but a false. Then the second ball, strike for Kalou, goes well wide. Free kick for us on the edge. Vignato with the ball in, it's cleared. Are we going to win it back? Oh, dodgy clearance, but they have been very fortunate there. That's fell to them and they are breaking in numbers. Kalou down this right hand side. He's completely done. Aaron on the left back. Udekai with a good challenge. Januzaj back post. Samuel. My God, we're 1-0 down at home. Really disappointing. We didn't pick up Samuel at the back post. It was a good cross in by Januzaj. Kalou absolutely does his man there. Absolutely no attempt at a challenge. Good challenge by Udekai, but we're being a bit unfortunate in this game. Every second ball has fell to them and we're getting beat. Half an hour in and Jairo has picked up an injury, so we're going to have to bring on Dishiara on the left hand side, which is fair to say not ideal. Highlight now. Mabruk plays it in. It's completely thumped out. They're defending in numbers right now. Our team's a bit all over the place. There's not enough support coming back. We need to get back in a position really. And I think we've finally got that sorted now. Sheriff Ahmed drops deep to get the ball. Fathi gets challenged by Navas and will give the ball away again. And Januzaj tries to set away Kalou, who has been causing us problems with his pace on that right hand side. Udokai with a big lump up, and Sheriff Ahmed is going to get there. Whereas Fathy, he's gone front post. It's a penalty. Dishiara would have had that in the back of the net, ref. Why did you not play on? Fathy, please score this. Do not miss, because we should have had a goal there. He does. He puts it away. He makes it 1-1 before half time. We need to start playing better now. We need to get it in front and keep in front. 39 minutes in, and there is another highlight. Vignato tries to set Ahmed away, but it was a poor pass. Januzaj comes forward now for Sociedad. Kalou with his pace. He does Aaron again, and he gets the ball back post. Again, Kalou doing Aaron on that left-hand side. I'm going to absolutely rip into Aaron in the half-time. I hope the match engine has picked up on how poorly he's playing right now. He comes out to him. He doesn't even jockey him properly. He just lets him go by. And Samuel back post again, unmarked. Ugh. I'm sorry, game. There's no way Aaron's on a 6.7. Absolutely not a chance. Both goals have come down his side, and he's been really disappointing. Sheriff Ahmed with a big kick up to Fathy. He's through on goal, and he makes it 2-2. Second goal of the game for Fathy. Gets us back into the game just before half time. I don't know what the Real Sociedad defence was doing there. They did have the... I would be foreman if I'd seen that in a conceded goal. But Sheriff Ahmed, big kick up for Fathy. Remains composed. Good finish. So that's it. Half time. Benevento 2, Real Sociedad 2. Really disappointed in some of these lads' performances. Aaron, I'm not being funny. He has really annoyed me. I'm going to make some changes in terms of team instructions and stuff. Everton are actually 2-0 up in the first leg of their tie against Arsenal. So it could be an Everton final against one of us two, which will be a real shock getting past Arsenal. Kalou now causing us problems there. Oh my God, has that come off Aaron? Oh, it's come off Aaron. Oh my God, Aaron, man, for God's sake. We haven't got a left back to tap him off for either. Dishiara's come on for for Gyro. And Kalou, that is just awful. How is he on a 6.6? How? He should be on a 5.2 max. Make some changes. Vignato's got to stay on. Alberto Grassi come off for Scresiu. I'm not taking off Ibrahim Fathy. We'll take off Mabruk for Enderam. We're going to have to go away and beat these comfortably, I think. Unless we can get another... Oh, Fathy's going to get sent off. And he will be missing for the next match. And the final, probably, if we get that. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone Pete Tong. Scresiu, big ball over the top for Ahmed. He's through on goal. Didn't manage to get in the back of the net. They're just finding little pockets of space all over the pitch here. Januzaj goes through. Straight at Belic, thankfully. Aaron just threw it in and just gave it to them. But we managed to win it back, and Ahmed is through. He had all the time in the world, and he snaps at the shot. Vignato now coming down the right hand side. Gets dispossessed, and now Espanyol. We played them 2 rounds ago. Real Sociedad come forward with the Januzaj. Prieto plays through Januzaj, and that is the Januzaj I know from his time at Sunderland. 5 seconds remain. That is going to be all she wrote, you would imagine. Hopefully they do not score off this attack. Samuel with the ball in. Dishiara to clear. However, ref, you're 15 seconds out here. What you doing? The attack was dead as well. Aaron with interception. It's still going. Referee, for God's sake, blow the goddamn whistle. Letizia, thank God for that. You look at the stats there, we did not deserve to get beat. No way did we. Aaron had an do not trust that football manager ratings. Aaron had an absolute shocker. He got tortured down that right hand side by Kalou. I mean, yeah, Kalou's decent. He's pacey. He's not fantastic though. Aaron, you've got decent pace yourself. Why are you getting tortured like that? I do not know. Letizia as well. Hopefully Carmona will be back for the next match so we can get him out of the starting lineup. But without Ibrahim Fathy for the next round, we're away from home. We're down 3-2. Arsenal did pull it back. We're going to really struggle. We're probably out at this point. I'm resigned to it. We've got Napoli in 3 days in the league, so I'll quickly play that and I'll show you the result. Well, we played Napoli at home in Serie A and we did not perform so well. Francisco Giraldes got a goal for them, and that was the end of the match. There was such a boring game. We did not create anything in this match. And I've got a feeling that the wind has been taken out of our sails just a little bit. So this news item's just put up. Almighty Ahmed, he has been great, don't get us wrong. But journalists have rushed to lavish praise on immense Sheriff Ahmed after his latest performance drove his team forward in Benevento's 0-1 Serie A defeat against Napoli. Now, I'm all for the news articles popping up when your player is playing particularly well or when they've just had a great performance. But I'm not sure what his average rating was. What was it? So he got a 7.2 in a 1-0 defeat. There is no way Ahmed should be coming to talk about me about new contracts or the friggin' media coming to me and saying what almighty Ahmed, because after a 1-0 defeat at home, why? So we're at the second leg against Real Sociedad, and this is the lineup we're going to go with. Pretty standard. Massimo Corda comes in for the suspended Fathi. Alex Moreno's had to come in for Gyro, who will miss the rest of the season with a 2 to 5 week injury. So our two first choice wingers are currently out. One of our main strikers is out as well. I don't see us pulling it back now. If we had Trincao and Gyro on the wings, maybe we would have had an opportunity to. But we've just got to go for it. So we'll kick off away at Real Sociedad, shooting from right to left, and knowing that nothing less than a victory will get us anywhere, and a victory might not even be enough. Highlight now for Real Sociedad, Kalu on the edge of the box, and he is a nightmare. Just a corner to the edge of the box. He gets to the 18-yard line, takes the strike. It is what it is. Free kick. Januzaj on the edge this time takes another strike, but that one at least goes over. Sheriff Ahmed brings it down really well and plays Vignato on the right hand side, who gets the ball in and straight into the keeper's hands. Real Sociedad playing around at the back stupidly. It falls to Alex Moreno on the left hand side. He tries to get the ball in. It falls to Sheriff Ahmed in the box. We're just trying to find an opening right now, and we're not really doing it. Mabruk now to Grassi, to Corda. Slips it through for Sheriff Ahmed. He's in behind. Sergio Rico with a save, and Vignato follows up and gives us a little bit of hope. Grassi finds Corda, who finds Sheriff Ahmed. He should be putting this away really, but Rico with a save, and Vignato manages to slot it in on the rebound. 1-1. Come on, boys. Another highlight just before half time, and it looks like it's going to go in Sociedad's way. But Aaron intercepts, but he can't get the ball to Sheriff Ahmed. Sampa gets dispossessed by Mabruk though, and Alex Moreno now has it on the left hand side. Can we build something from midfield? Sheriff Ahmed, Massimo Corda's there. Vignato overlapping. We need to start getting past players, and Vignato gives the ball away, and Sociedad can come away with it with Januzaj down this left hand side. Samuel in the box. Oh man, God. And as you can see here, Januzaj goes down the left hand side, completely does his man, and there's just everybody's free really. Could have picked any of them out and would have went in. Right, well, I'm going to do something that I haven't done on a video yet, but I used to do this quite often when I didn't play on videos. I'm going to make some absolutely radical changes, and I'm going to leave the room, and I'm going to come back at the end of the match and see how it goes. Dishiara is going to come on for Aaron at left back. We don't really have many options off this bench, to be honest with you. Scresiu can come on for Alberto Grassi, and we'll swap Scresiu and Mabruk, and we're going to leave it like that. I'm going to make some changes in terms of the team instructions. Right then, I'll see you at full time. Well, I've returned, and it looks like we made a good go of it. We ended up finishing 4-4. If we'd got one more goal, or they hadn't scored one more, we would be through right now. A 95th minute goal from Alex Moreno. So he gave us hope, but yeah, we're out. Never mind. So we're out of the Europa League and looking forward to the next episode. I'm not going to bother playing the Italian Cup final. I'm just really not interested. I'm not bothered about it. It's not like an FA Cup final really. The Italian Cup is not something I'm bothered about. So we'll fast forward to the Genoa game. We'll wrap up this season. This might be the final season of this save because FM19 is fast approaching. I'm recording this on the 12th of October, and it's rumoured to come out next Friday. So this very well might be the last game, the last season of this series. So disappointingly, we get beat off Real Sociedad in the semi-finals. It was really that home tie that secured things for them. Unfortunate, but we've still got plenty to play for in the league. We still need to finish in the top 4 if we want to be in the Champions League next season, which is by no means guaranteed. If you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, and if you're enjoying my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.